Welcome to Optimum Forex Trading, Robina from Zim's Trading Journal. I trade ICT concepts, having learned how to trade off the free mentorship provided on his YouTube channel. My main pair is cable, which refers to Great British Pound USD, and I focus on trading the London morning session. Specifically, I pay close attention to fair value gaps and order blocks. If you're interested in learning the trading approach that I use, I recommend visiting the Inner Circle Traders YouTube channel. There you can learn algorithmic price action trading for free. Now, I want to emphasize the importance of the following disclaimer. Please note that everything you see here should be viewed as entertainment and not construed as trading, investment, or financial advice. Additionally, it is important for you to know that I will never engage in direct messaging you. If someone using my information approaches you, it is likely an attempt to scam you. So please block and report such individuals. All communities I manage will be connected to my YouTube channel, including my email address, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need assistance. If you enjoy my channel and are inclined to support my trading journey, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I sincerely appreciate your visit today and value your presence. Let me know what strategies you use and any other topics you would like me to touch on. Okay, so now let's shift our attention to the charts. Alrighty, here we are. So today is Wednesday, 15 November 2023, just before 9 a.m. in Zim where I am, which is just before 2 a.m. New York time. Let us just start off by moving up our open price to today. Asia open will be at 5 p.m., which is 24995. You look up here, that's where the open prices are. Here it says 1.24994, but we just round it off to the nearest figure, which is 1.24995. So 1.24995, 995, and then where's the 5 p.m. candle? So let's just switch that over to 5 p.m. Righty, and then New York open will be at New York midnight, which is this candle here, and that's 1.24915. They're close, almost like we are in a reconciliation phase. 1.24915, 1.24915, 915. Alrighty. Let's just double check this. Sorry. Okay, 1.24915, not 945. 915. There we go. All right. Close to each other, almost like a consolidation, like what happened here on the day that I took my losing trade, which was last week Thursday. And if you watched my video yesterday when I was saying I took my loss when the market came down here, and I took my loss of $50 there, market kept going lower. If I had opened my stop loss, I would have been in profit yesterday. But if this had not happened yesterday, I would have been in a very big mess. This is why we always need to protect our position, because we never know for certain 100% of the time where market is going to go. So again, referring back to yesterday's video, I had highlighted this daily CB, saying that price was probably going to come up to this daily CB, then start making its way down, and I would be watching this daily CB. As you can tell, price blew straight past that daily CB into our monthly rejection block. All right, so the question now is, it actually traded to the mean threshold of the order block. I'll go up to the monthly so you see it, but it went up to the mean threshold, which is where my cursor is now, you know, like this box here, the midpoint of it. Even if I was to draw out my fib, it would be from that top to this bottom. That's the midpoint. So it did trade up to the midpoint of the rejection block and looks like it's making its way down, but we still have premium here, so price could want to reach for premium first and then start making its way down. All I know is we are in the red zone, and normally when we're in the red zone we are looking for bearish prices, just like we were here. So we wait for a signature move to indicate that price is willing to go bearish, and we allow it to go as high up as it wants, and just wait. All right, so we have to be comfortable with the market moving up to buy side as far up as it wants to go, and then when it's now repricing and delivering to sell side, that's when we look for our entry. So let me just remove this daily, and then we jump up to the monthly and we start again with our top down analysis for today. Alrighty, so here we are, still the same thing. We are looking at this delivery to buy side. On the monthly, we've got potential order block, potential order block, potential order block, order block turned rejection block when price started delivering to sell side. And as you can see, this candle here, that's a potential order block on its way to deliver to sell side, came back up to reprice the mean threshold of the rejection block and started making its way down. If this is a rejection block like what we had marked this weekend, then we are hoping that this candle right now that is coming up to the mean threshold of this rejection block will probably come up to a level here, or to complete the CB, that's the monthly CB. Again, I had said it might not want to come all the way up to the monthly CB, but it is within the monthly CB, because the last candle, the weekend when I came to do my review, when I was zoning in on cable, this candle that's currently painting had painted down and it had a long wick, and the wick was respecting the body of this order block, but price this week seems it wants to fill up that body and maybe come up and reprice the CB completely before making its way down. If it does continue up, let's use our tool. If it does continue up, it's going for buy stops that are resting above buy side, and only when it does that and starts making its way to reprice the swing level, when it breaks through, like break of structure, comes back to retest it and starts making its way up, will I consider bullishness. For now, we are bearish. We are bearish only because so far we are respecting this CB, which is being respected by this candle, the July 2023 candle, that CB, and price is started making its way down from there, created a large CB, and price looks like it's just repricing the CB and it will make its way down. So we have the mean threshold of the order block. We are watching price here. So let's drop down to the weekly. Right, as you can see, we are still within the mean threshold of the possible rejection block on the monthly, and looking up here, we've got this bearish continuation order block that could act as resistance, and price will continue down. If it does trade above it, again we wait, or I wait for the swing high levels to be taken out and price coming back down to reprice it and go up. For now, I am bearish. I know it really looks like it wants to go up because we've got this large bullish candle, we've got the bearish candle, we've got the bullish candle. This could be used as a bullish continuation run, meaning price could do this, come back to retest here, or maybe the mean threshold of this order block if it is going to be a bullish order block, and then make its way up. Meaning if I am going to take bearish trades, I need to really watch this level, and when I see that price is probably trying to resist going lower than the mean threshold of this level here, I will consider collapsing my trade and assume that price really wants to go up now. All right, so let's just drop down to the daily quickly so I don't stay long and bore you to death, because I will want to come back a little bit later to see what price has done and see if I've got a chance at entering or not. Right, within the rejection block, we also have this order block. Across from this order block, we do have this slight SIBI on the daily, and we have this reprice of the SIBI into the mean threshold of the order block, and then price went lower. So this area is of a lot of interest for me. So because I'm on the daily, I need to wait for reaction of this on the hourly, and only when price does something like this will I consider an entry. It can come down slightly, go up to premium, create a SIBI, and then start making its way down. Only when such a pattern happens will I consider selling, because we sell above open price and buy below open price. The only time that we sell below open price is if price is coming up down from buy side delivery and then it's continuing. So if there is a continuation order block, here is when we consider selling below open price. But because we are coming from delivering to buy side like this, right, we expect that price will come and deliver as high up as it wants and then start making its way down. So we are waiting for a SIBI, not a continuation order block, a SIBI that's going to paint above open price. So whilst we're here, let's just jump up to DX. I did promise I would have a slight look at DX yesterday, and here we are. We have covered this SIBI, this BISI, sorry, the BISI on the monthly, and we are trading within it. How low we will go, we will have to watch. We have this order block here that propelled price to start delivering to buy side. So will it respect this level or will it trade lower? Question, will it trade lower to come for sell side, then start making its way up, or will it trade to maybe a portion here and then start making its way up, or will it start on its leg maybe to reprice a section there and then make its way down? With DXY, I'll only be bearish after the swing levels have been broken through, break of structure, and price comes back to retest and continues down. For now, we are bullish because we have this large SIBI that hasn't been priced in premium, and also if you look at this price leg, it did come and reprice this BISI, and now it looks like we are going up, and this one is probably just repricing this BISI and we are going up. So we will monitor and watch what price wants to do. Dropping down on the weekly quickly. Looking at this price leg here, we do not have any continuation order blocks, but we probably have, we can use this wick here maybe as the midpoint of it, which is mean threshold, right? Consequent encroachment is within the body. If it's a wick, it's mean threshold. So the mean threshold maybe of this wick, price might want to come, reprice, then continue higher. Again, we wait and see. If DXY is going up, cable will be going down. But my confidence in cable going down is if it comes up at least to buy side up here, and then it starts making its way down. So far, this price action on Tuesday has created the high of the week. It would be interesting if this high stays as high of the week and is not taken out today. If price continues lower, it needs to create a bearish order block like this, and then a SIBI, and price needs to come up to the bearish order block, and then I'll take the entry down, but this needs to happen within my kill zone, and then I'll enter after my kill zone when price action has painted. Alrighty, so for now I think that's it. I'll be back around maybe 11 a.m., which is maybe just after 4 or 5 a.m. New York time. If I see any price action before that that is of interest, I might come back a little earlier. If not, I will see you later with my decision on whether I am risking $50 today or not. Okay, so I will see you in a bit. Great. Okay, so I'm back just before 10. I know I had said I would come back around 11, but I'm getting calls. I need to attend to them. And I actually, when I was playing back the previous frame, I heard the sound of, you know, when like a mobile phone is ringing. I had put my phone on silent, and unfortunately my phone was near my speaker, so it managed to pick up the vibrations of the phone, and it made noise, and I really apologize for that section of the video. Okay, and then let's look at price now. This candle forming looks like it really wants to go lower, and it has completed its delivery to buy side when it came up to consequent encroachment of that monthly order block. Again, when I was playing back the frame and editing it, I realized that I kept on saying mean threshold, mean threshold. The bodies of order blocks are called consequent encroachment. The bodies of inefficiencies, BISs, CBs, fair value gaps are also consequent encroachment. Mean threshold is the wick. When you are measuring the wick that's above the body of the candle, or the tail that's below the body of the candle, that's mean threshold. Candle bodies are consequent encroachment. Again, I apologize for that. So this here, where my cursor is, the midpoint of this block here, right there, is the consequent encroachment of the monthly rejection block. Let me just go up and show you quickly. All right, and then let's hide these drawings. As you can see right here, this order block, which we classed as the rejection block, seeing as this CB came and traded past it right there, the midpoint of this, that's consequent encroachment, and this is where the high of Tuesday has traded to so far. Again, we jump down to the lower time frame, the 1 hour, which is this level here, and when we put back our drawings, we can see that the body, the wick, who came up with these wick, the wick of the candle body wicked into the monthly rejection order block, just into premium. All right, however, the body of it respected consequent encroachment. Can you see where my cursor is? I wish I would just point this on my screen so I can say right there it is, but it is. I'm putting my mouse there. The midpoint is where the body stopped. So it's possible that price is respecting the consequent encroachment of the rejection order block and is now making its way down. It has also traded past the swing low, so it has broken structure. All right, and it has created a strong candle. So this could be our potential entry area at 20 pips. All right, so I am going to put in my entry maybe up to here, and my stop loss will be just above this potential continuation bearish order block, which has been confirmed by this high here, which traded up to just above the mean threshold of the wick. I need to relabel this. Can you see it traded just into premium of this bearish order block? All right, right there, and then it traded off it. So we will assume that so far, even though price hasn't come up into premium where I was hoping it would, it could be using this level as a rejection level and might be ready to go down. So I'm putting this here and then I'm going to watch the next hour candle. And if the next hour candle paints and leaves this as a gap, this is where my entry price is going to be. All right. If it continues lower and price has left without me, I'll wait for the creation of a bearish order block, and then that's where I'm going to put in my entry. So for now, let me leave this here, and then I will be back. 20 pips. Right. I'll be back in about an hour. Great. I'll see you then. Okay, I am back just before 11 a.m. in Zim and just before 4 a.m. in New York. I'm back about 15 minutes early to tell you the joys of working and trying to trade. All right, so I have to go. So I decided maybe let me just come and tell you where I put in my entry. I brought it down a bit, just below the swing low and just above this wick that's painting right now, right? So just below the wick and just below the swing low, with my stop loss just above the body of this potential CB. So price wise, we are looking at 1.24747. I will show you 1.24747, and then stop loss at 20 pips. And this as well, let it just open my beautiful network, 1.24747, and stop loss at 20 pips, right, which is 1.24947. And then I'll leave it there because I have to be away from my screen. I'll try to come back early to see if I was tagged in or not, or if I was tagged in and I'm still in the trade, or I was tagged in and price decided to come up to premium and I have lost $50, and or I wasn't tagged in and I have to look for an entry maybe at a continuation order block. I've got some work to do and I've got some clients that I need to attend to, so I have no choice. I really can't be watching my screen and trying to work. After all, I need to pay the bills, and trading hasn't started paying the bills for me just yet. Hopefully this time next year it will be a different story, but for now let me concentrate on what I can control. All right, so I will see you later, guys. I will come and show you if I maybe decide to enter at a different entry level or something. I will I might not be able to record. I would try. It depends if there's people in the office or not, or the machine is running, because when my machine, the one that's behind me, when it starts running, it's very loud, so you won't be able to hear me. So I'll adjust it, but whatever I'm going to do, I'll come back and I'll tell you what I did. All right, so until when I can, I will see you later. Thank you. Guys, it's a bit late now. As you can see, it's just before 7 p.m. where I am, and I really have to go home. Just shut off the machine. It stopped running for now. I'll try to come in early tomorrow morning so I can steal about 15 minutes of recording time, because I've still got another large run to do tomorrow, so the machine will be busy most of the day tomorrow as well, so I won't be able to record, as in voice record, because of the noise. But looking at price right now, you can see we have just repriced this H1 CB, and it looks like price is going lower, hoping that it will continue lower. This price action from today didn't move much as yesterday, I think because yesterday was a very strong run, so price is doing a bit of consolidation. So as price paints during the afternoon session, I'm hoping that it can do something like this and maybe end a little bit lower, at least hopefully in consequent encroachment of this BC. If not, it can just play around as consolidation, as long as it just doesn't come to take me out. If it does decide it wants to come and take me out, at least my equity is protected. I moved my stop loss down, so maybe it will leave me $2 or $3 or $5 at the most. I don't know, because that's just my little price point right there. And then at least we've got another day tomorrow to analyze and maybe make our way in again if we are continuing in our bearish leg. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I'll come early. I think I'm hoping maybe by 5:30 in the morning my time, or 6 in the morning my time, so I can just have a few minutes with you before I start the machine. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Great. Bye. It's a good morning, YouTube family. It is Thursday, 16 November 2023, just after 6 a.m. in Zim where I am, and it's not even midnight yet in New York. Like I said before I went home yesterday, I was going to try to come in early because I've got some work that I need to do, and I wanted to record as early as I could. So let's get into it. Right, so as you can see, it looks like price did eventually go down, reconciled for a bit, and then made its way down. It hasn't made its way down to about the midpoint of this BC that I'd said I hope by the time I come in the morning it will be at least halfway down, but at least it's going down, so that's what's important. So seeing as I'm still in the trade, let me show you quickly. Here we are not yet in profit. We still need about $130 to get to $500. I think when we get to time, which is around 11 a.m. my time, which is just after my kill zone, I will see what price is doing and decide either to pyramid just to help it along, or I can just let it run, because I won't be able to speak to you as my machine will be running. I'll be in the background working. So I think if I pyramid my position, I might be anxious and want to see what price is doing and always be on the chart. So I might just leave it for it to continue to deliver price all the way down to sell side, at least up to here, hoping that by the time that it does, I will at least be in profit. And then my live account, I'll start trading it next week, seeing as today is the last day of trade, if I was trading normally. Because I trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I don't trade Mondays and Fridays. So we'll see. But just looking at price right now, where we are, this here is an order block. Remember, an order block is a change in the state of delivery. Our delivery right now is to sell side, and any changes in the state of delivery, like these bullish candles, bullish candles, bullish candles, are considered order blocks. If there is a CB below it, like here, this is an order block, we've got a CB, the likelihood of price coming back up here are very high, meaning price in the morning might want to come at least to reprice halfway through the CB at the start of the order block. If it wants it can reprice all the way up, but it will come up here and then continue lower. So I'm confident in this trade because we still haven't completed our bearish leg to sell side, so we are still delivering price to sell side.
what else can I say? I think that's it. There's no need for me to do a top-down analysis because I'm still in this trade. So we are continuing from yesterday. So if you're watching this video, clearly you can see where I am in price. So there's no need for me to go up. It's a continuation. But if I had uploaded yesterday's video yesterday, then I would be starting today's video today. So I could maybe go up and make my way down the time frames. But I think there's no need. Also, I really need to get to work. So I don't want to talk much. I don't want to be on the screen much. So let's just highlight the fair value gaps or the CBs that are in price as we speak. These are bearish ones. This is the H1 time frame, and this one currently painting is a possible CB, but we can only know. Oh, actually, there's another candle after it. So yeah, it is a CB. So there we go. So the question is, will it go back all the way up to the first one to reprice? Because this continuation, this CB here and this CB here is one giant CB, maybe on the 2 hour, because this is 1 hour, 1 hour. So on the 2 hour time frame, these two will be a CB. So the question then is, will it go all the way up to the first one, or will it go maybe to the midpoint of the 2 hour CB? Again, price does what it wants to do. At the end of the day, we just need to wait for our time, and within our time we look for bearishness. So let's mark our open prices. I think maybe let me move Asia open for now down to today. Where is 5 p.m? 5 p.m. is right there. The open price is 1.24164. We will put it at 1.24165. 24165. 24165. That's Asia open. We don't have New York open just yet because the 12 midnight candle is the one that's coming after this one. So I will mark it so we see where we are in price when New York opens. For now, let's just leave it on the side. Okay, and then remember, we sell above open, we buy below open, but because this looks like a continuation leg, it might continue lower below open prices. We're waiting either for an order block or a CB. So we're waiting for it to come up to reprice this area, create its own CB, and then we'll use that as an entry. Or if it's not coming up to reprice this area and it continues lower, this can be considered an order block. If it's going to be 1, 2, 3 candles, then the dip, or 1, 2 bullish candles, then the dip, this area then would be considered an order block, and we could use this area as entry, hoping that price would retrace. So if it dips, we'll then look for a retrace up to the order block and then a continuation lower. If it doesn't dip, it will probably go up to reprice here, and then it will continue lower. And so within this price leg, as it goes lower, which would probably be considered a breaker because it would break below the swing low, we should have a CB in here or a continuation block, order block in here somewhere that we can use as entry and continue lower. All right, so for now, that's it. I will be back a little bit later, maybe just to update and show you where price is without showing my face, because like I was saying, I'll be a bit busy, so I won't be sitting here for a while. I'll just come and be recording, then I'll be working. So I won't be sitting in front of my screen. And then I'm also hoping that the sections of the video where I wasn't speaking, where you were not seeing my face, you were able to follow through and at least make sense of what price action was doing. I did try to highlight some points, like, you know, look at price, look at the entry price point that I put in, look at where we are on the MT5, and how when I was tagged in at that price point, I was trying to show the screens. So I hope you were able to follow through. I wasn't able to speak to you about it, and I was also showing you the continuation order block areas, and I did eventually start typing in so you can maybe read along and make sense of what I was showing you. And I hope it did make sense. If it didn't, please ask me to explain it, and then I'll do a voiceover, a separate voiceover of the video, and then I'll show you what I was referring to in price. But I really want you, if you're following my journey and you're trying to learn with me, I really want you to be able to look at it and try to at least read price without me speaking. That way you can see that you're improving. When you're watching ICT's videos, he will say pause the video and then look at price. For me, I figured instead of pausing the video, let me just allow price to paint, and as it's painting, I'll just be quiet and you can be watching it and trying to make sense of what price is doing. Seeing as we are talking about fair value gaps, we're also talking about order blocks. So when you're looking at a price leg, delivery to buy side or delivery to sell side, can you spot the order blocks? Can you spot the fair value gaps? Can you spot the rejection blocks? Next week, I'll touch on the breaker. Like I said, that this could probably be a breaker. I'll touch on that so that maybe you can understand it. And I'll also touch on there's rejection block, order block, breaker block, and there's another block. It's too early for me to think. Mitigation block, right? Mitigation block. I'll also touch on mitigation block, because once you're able to combine all those three concepts and come up with a concept, which is the market maker buy or sell model that he talks about a lot, price starts making sense. And this is where I'm getting right now. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm close. So if you follow my journey and my light bulb moments, trust me, it will also improve your trading journey. All right, great. So I've been talking for 10 minutes, chef. Let me get on with stuff, and I will see you later. Thank you.